Welcome to a special Civic Hall edition of First at Four. I'm Tom Cowie.
And I'm Rachel Affleck.
Well, Rach, we were there last night at the Marathon Council meeting where the decision was made on Civic Hall. What did you make of it?
It was a marathon meeting, 6.5 hours, including 50 submissions from the public. The majority of those submissions were very much in favour of retaining the hall. In the end, councillors voted to demolish the hall in a controversial and very passionate 6-3 debate.
It was very rowdy last night. The reaction from the crowd was quite interesting. The passion didn't go away throughout the night. Even towards the end, it got around 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning, and people were still shouting out shame and things like that to the councils, calling for the council to be sacked. All these kinds of messages that they were trying to get across. But in the end, council did vote 6-3 in favour. We've covered it today in the paper with this front page, which shows the Mayor John Burt riding a wrecking ball into Civic Hall. Do we know how long until we might actually, what's the next step, Rachel?
Well, council's going to go ahead now and prepare a planning application for the hall's potential demolition. That'll come back before another meeting in the near future, and the public will again have a chance to have a say on the outcome of that. If it does proceed, it's likely though that the application would be taken to VCAT.
There was a few questions about that last night, a few submissions on VCAT saying that it could go there. It could also be very costly for council. I think one submission was that it could be somewhere around $200,000, which is a huge amount of money for this kind of issue. Of course, then it would delay the project. We could be talking about a year or further after that. How long do we know?
I understand the typical VCAT process is around 9 to 12 months, so we wouldn't be looking at any sort of demolition before that time, and it could potentially be longer.
We also heard a lot of protesters last night saying that they're going to keep fighting in terms of standing in front of bulldozers. People are very passionate by this. The stories we've put online on the Courier website have received hundreds of comments so far, which is quite amazing. It's been a really hot issue for the city and for the region, and we'll be providing more coverage as the issue continues to unfold in the coming weeks. So pick up your copy of the Courier tomorrow for more stories, or go online to thecourier.com.au.
I stand now to put the motion, but before I put the motion, I want to reiterate where I'm at, and I'm certainly standing to support the motion. And the reason I'm doing that is because I believe we have the opportunity to create something. Councillors, I put forward the recommendation. Those in favour? No. 5, 6. Those against? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, councillors.
Excuse me, I know this is not protocol.
It certainly is not.